you go bankrupt. And there's a penalty for bankruptcy. Your credit sucks. You're fucked. Very difficult to get a loan. Very difficult for people to trust you again. You have to earn that trust back. And even then, it's always going to be a stain on your record.
Sued for, he took, I think, $10 million cash under the table or something with like ticketing or something. And
I heard about it. He sold the rights.
Absolutely. And did I cry? Absolutely. Real men cry.
Joe Rogan didn't hold back, warning Floyd Mayweather to settle his debts immediately. According to Joe, even if Floyd pays up now, the damage is done. There's a permanent stain on his record, Rogan said. According to Joe, it's hard to regain people's trust once it's lost. The situation raises serious concerns about how such matters can affect public image and long-term credibility.
You go bankrupt. And there's a penalty for bankruptcy. Your credit sucks. You're fucked. Very difficult to get a loan. Very difficult for people to trust you again. You have to earn that trust back. And even then, it's always going to be a stain on your record. But you can do it. People have done it. And a lot of people have done it. A lot of people have filed for bankruptcy. Big famous people have filed for bankruptcy.
Like presidents.
Yeah, those guys. Chapter 11s. They've gotten out of debt. But you can if you own student loans. If you owe, student loans, you're
Floyd Mayweather has never shied away from showing off his wealth. Recently, he made headlines for reportedly purchasing a $402 million property in New York City. While such a purchase might impress his fans, it has raised eyebrows, especially since Mayweather is allegedly still in debt. Critics are questioning how someone with significant financial obligations continues to flaunt such extravagant spending habits. Floyd Mayweather's social media presence often highlights luxury cars, private jets, and diamond-studded jewelry. However, these displays of wealth have come at a time when he is being sued by Logan Paul for unpaid dues related to their 2021 exhibition match. Although the event was hyped globally and promised big paydays, Logan claims he hasn't been fully paid. This has fueled public criticism, suggesting Mayweather might not be as financially secure as he portrays.
What the hell is going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard a nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one. I
seen that too.
So some people reached out to the agencies that he's connected with about this deal, and they said no comment.
Let me say something. I got a question. Niggas is nosy for no reason.
Nosy as hell.
What I'm reaching out to these people about they deal for?
We want to talk to you about the Floyd Mayweather deal. No comment. But they say his name ain't on no paperwork or nothing.
I seen him on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
Yeah, he was looking like a bum. Had like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke. There's no way.
Yeah.
If he is, I don't know where the money went to.
Exactly.
In several public interviews, Mayweather has shown arrogance regarding his undefeated record and boxing skills. He frequently claims to be the greatest boxer in history. However, some critics have raised suspicions that he may have used performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs, during his career without getting caught. While these claims are unproven, they continue to circulate in discussions about his legacy, adding another layer to his controversial image.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. So that's why they outlawed it.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather was on PEDs the entire time? Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised.
When you saw it put out, they gave you a TUE.
With any fighters, some fighters take Pedialytes. Let me touch on the subject.
Just rehydrate.
When a fighter is
well, my question is this:
because my urine, my urine was dark, extremely dark.
For him to test less than 1%, something is wrong.
Floyd, what is your thoughts on testosterone replacement therapy? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Testosterone replacement therapy, you haven't heard of testosterone the juice?
I don't know.
Okay.
Mayweather once said there's no point in saving money. Instead, people should spend money on things they love and enjoy in life. He even admitted he was happier before he had all the money. Yet, despite preaching this carefree financial philosophy, he seems to overlook the importance of clearing his debts. His message might be empowering for some, but it also highlights a disregard for long-term financial responsibility.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you got to be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, no matter how you look at it. Just because I may wear a diamond necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
When asked about the backlash he receives, Mayweather often shrugs it off, claiming people are simply jealous of his success. He says he doesn't care what others think, which might explain his unapologetic flaunting of wealth. However, this attitude has only added fuel to the fire. For many, his refusal to address valid concerns comes off as arrogance rather than confidence.
You always remember this. Jealousy, people jealous of you, comes with success. So anytime you're successful, people gonna be jealous of you. People in there always gonna like you. It's the same thing like my job. I still go there and be at my best. If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion. You know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. And the only thing we can do is take one day at a time. You know, that's all we can do. No one is perfect. Every day we strive to be perfectionists, but no one is perfect. I make mistakes. I make mistakes. You know, I've said things that I shouldn't have said when I was younger. I've done things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. I'm not perfect, but we live and we learn. That's a part of growing.
Gervonta Tank Davis has openly stated that Mayweather struggles to accept anyone else being in the spotlight. According to Davis, Floyd always wanted to be the center of attention, even after retiring. This obsession with fame might explain why Mayweather continues to fight exhibition matches and promote himself so heavily. He's unwilling to step aside and let the next generation shine.
And that was Gervonta Davis. He had basically said that some people are just jealous-hearted, and basically it looked like he was alluding to Floyd Mayweather having his press conference with the Anderson Silva card on the same day because he believes that Floyd couldn't take that someone else is in the limelight. Like, he couldn't stomach it. So Floyd Mayweather, seeking the attention, decided to try to upstage him, which Floyd has done that in the past. Like, you look at the fight with Canelo versus Golovkin. Everybody was looking forward to that fight, and then out of nowhere, Floyd announced that he was fighting Conor McGregor, and it kind of stole the steam away from Canelo Golovkin, and it took some air out of the sails of Canelo Golovkin, because people were looking for that fight, and people were like, okay, that's the best fight in the calendar. But then Mayweather and Conor McGregor, just their personalities, they came with this crazy energy and a press tour, and it just diverted attention away. So he has done it before, but now he's being accused of doing it to his own fighter by the fighter himself, possibly, because again, it was subliminal, and then that's what people are thinking. So Floyd responds to this, and he says, as far as me being jealous of anyone, and I'm not talking about my fighters, I mean, God has truly blessed me and put me in a position to be able to give back to my fighters. If giving back is jealousy, then that's what it is. Fighters and individuals are going to feel like they want to feel. And my job is to always be a bigger person and continue to stay positive.
Joe Rogan pointed out that Mayweather knew fighting Logan Paul would generate a massive payday, which is likely the main reason he accepted the bout. For someone with such a decorated career, taking fights based solely on financial gain sends a mixed message about his priorities. Fans and critics alike are beginning to see his actions as purely profit-driven rather than legacy-focused.
Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just fought, and Logan Paul made $20 million, and Floyd Mayweather made $100 million, and they're looking at this like, hey, what about me? Like, how come I'm not making that kind of money? And I think what they have to understand is whether you like it or not. Even if you are an elite, the elite of the elite, a Kamaru Usman, or pick any style bender, some of the best fighters in the UFC, even the elite of the elite, the money comes from people wanting to buy your pay-per-view.
Despite the hype around the Mayweather versus Logan Paul match, Floyd reportedly still owes Logan a large amount of money. Paul has gone public with these allegations, stating that a lawsuit is ongoing. This situation not only affects Floyd's finances, but also damages his reputation. It suggests that even the most successful athletes are not immune to poor financial planning or disputes.
Starting off strong, huh?
Yep.
Millions.
Like over 5?
No, I don't think so.
Over 2?
Probably just under 5. Over 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like enough for me to, like, pay me my fucking money.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
how can he do that? I don't understand. Like, it's not held in escrow or some shit?
Okay, all right. Floyd Mayweather has been boxing forever. He knows how to allocate money really conveniently to make it look like it's an expense. He knows how to do under-the-table deals, cash deals, using my name and likeness without telling me he's using my name and likeness. He's actually being sued for it. There's a lawsuit actually in this state, New York, happening right now. He's being sued for... He took, I think, $10 million cash under the table or something with like ticketing or something. And
I heard about it. He sold the rights.
He sold
to like Qatar or some shit like that.
Yeah. Where's my fucking cut?
Yeah, because you're getting a percentage.
You use me. Like,
yeah.
And so to finish what I was saying is,
are you his slave? Is that like
yeah.
Is that's what this was?
Yeah.
Reparations.
Yeah, that must be a wash, bro. You got to take that.
He just got it.
Okay. Now, if you're telling me to chalk it up, I'll
He's just like, my black guy said it.
I looked at him. Whatever you say.
He thought about the presidency real quick. He's like,
Joe Rogan also mentioned that part of Mayweather's massive viewership comes from people who don't like him. They tune in hoping to see him lose. This animosity largely stems from his constant money bragging and arrogant attitude. For many, Floyd has become a symbol of unchecked ego and materialism, and that negative sentiment fuels his controversial popularity. In another interview, Mayweather stated that if his employees make mistakes, it's not his concern as long as they didn't follow his instructions. This reveals a lot about how he treats those who work for him. Rather than taking accountability or supporting his team, he distances himself from their errors, raising questions about his leadership style and sense of responsibility.
He said, either you're an asset or you're a liability. And if you're a liability, then you don't need to be around me. I don't need no liabilities. And this is what I tell people within my company, within my team. Do it my way. Because if you mess up, I don't mind being a janitor to clean up the mess because I told you to do it a certain way. But if I tell you to do it a certain way and you do it your way and then mess up, I don't want to clean it up. Because that was your fuck up, not mine. And that's just how I look at it.
Mayweather frequently shows off his latest luxury cars, massive mansion, and expensive jewelry on social media. While some fans admire his success, others criticize him for flaunting wealth during a time when he's allegedly facing financial lawsuits. This disconnect between his public image and private financial responsibilities continues to draw negative attention.
I just want to show the people how I live on a daily basis. This right here is red. So we got this. We like to call this house right here the Palace. It's just the EWB, extended wheelbase, Gucci pillows. All depends on how you want to close the door. Stop talking on filming. Come on. I didn't show you guys this. I bought this like 4 or 5 days ago. I got all type of toys, Apple TV, espresso machine, all type of crazy stuff, bro. Talked about this yesterday, talked about that. It's blue. Blue on the seats. Crocodile Himalaya, 110,000. That's what we do. Live life, have fun, work hard, play hard. Show you guys my lifestyle.
Mayweather also faced backlash after being exposed for owing money during a visit to Dubai. The fact that one of the world's highest paid athletes could be in such a position is shocking to many. Some even speculate whether his luxurious lifestyle is real or a carefully crafted illusion meant to maintain his Money Mayweather brand.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving $286,000, man, for them to pay for? Then the cold part is, man, y'all took the jeweler's phone so he couldn't film the transaction, but he had an extra phone and he taped it. Man, come on, man. Man, y'all giving, man, us a bad name, man. Y'all be out here doing all this flexing, all this jewelry, all these watches, all these cars from the same crooked dealer out here in Las Vegas. The Chopper, Josh Tobin, everybody know who that is, man. Come on, man, stop doing that, Floyd, man. And pay Gervonta Davis his $34 million, man. And pay your taxes.
Mayweather's statements about spending freely and not saving money might sound bold, but they also highlight a potential lack of financial planning. Despite reportedly earning hundreds of millions, he continues to fight in exhibition matches and faces lawsuits. His behavior suggests he may be more financially vulnerable than he wants the public to believe.
So we got more boxing news allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now, personally, I don't believe it, but you got Tank making posts. You got other people from Saudi Arabia making posts. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all really believe this or if they just making these stories up.
Floyd Mayweather is super rich, that he's super balling, and that he's rich beyond belief and all of this stuff, but you guys can't believe the hype, yo. I just got tipped off by one of my homies in Saudi. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have a very good relationship with a lot of the princes in Saudi are my homies. You know, I've known them for over 15 years. Listen, man, Floyd Mayweather owes a lot of people in the Middle East a lot of money.
Mayweather has been criticized for fighting random influencers and non-professional boxers in recent years.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like, what? Another deal he finalized with a $20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between $100 to $200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently, it's not the first time, too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure, employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial trouble.
These matches are seen as low-stakes events meant solely to generate income. Fans feel these fights tarnish his legacy and show he's more interested in making money than protecting his status as one of boxing's greats. According to Oscar De La Hoya, Mayweather's obsession with money began after their high-profile fight. Floyd reportedly started making $2 to $3 million per match and soon embraced his money persona. Since then, his focus has shifted toward wealth and branding rather than sportsmanship or competitive spirit.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2 to $3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar because he has the platform on pay-per-view. We sold 2 million homes. They got a little taste of how to negotiate better terms for yourself because my negotiations were one-sided against them. I had the leverage. I was the golden boy. I was the ticket seller. Mayweather at the time was not selling out arenas. I negotiated a 90-10 for myself.
So you made 80 million, he made 8 million.
Yes.
Did he exploit Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather built a legendary boxing career, but his post-retirement actions are casting a shadow over his legacy. Between unpaid debts, arrogant remarks, lawsuits, and constant displays of wealth, many are beginning to question whether Money Mayweather is truly living up to his name, or simply holding on to an image. Joe Rogan's recent warnings serve as a reflection of how the public and media view Floyd today, not as a hero, but as a cautionary tale of what happens when fame and fortune take priority over accountability.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving us whiplash. What do you think is really going on with Mayweather's millions? Drop your theories in the comments.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.